is everything, Jack.
I mean, the guy looks great. I'm going to give a shout out for that. Best dressed, 2 extra points. A Fortnite World Cup champion right there, Rux.
But only a 6 damage tag from the side there. Didn't have to panic too much. That I would panic a little more about.
No, when you have no movement. When you have no movement in that part of the zone, it's literally exactly what I just spoke about. King on your screen, but also something we haven't spoken a lot about, Reverse 2K. Duo with Ninja, unable to qualify together for this competition, but did make it into solos, and now seeing what he can do by himself, was on the far side of this zone, so also not a fun spot by any means.
Quick note, King currently has the highest damage in the match, 574, meaning, like I said, that aggressive gameplay. Still in it, still trying to win, still trying to get the beat on players, and a quick beam on Aspect up the ramp, caught off guard by an edit play. A shot through the wall, gets the follow through with the edit. Nate goes down. He is playing out of his mind right now.
King reminds me of like Vinny and Zextro back from the earlier duo competitions when they would just try to fight anyone they saw. King, 7 eliminations in game 1, now 4 eliminations in game number 2, and there's still 42 players remaining. And there is only one person in the next zone that just popped up, Dr. Lupo. It is as far west as possible, and look at those arrows frantically moving on over as everyone knows prime real estate is available. This is one of the most insane zones I've seen. Look at, no one's in it. No one's in it.
Quick couple notes about King, one of our players from Argentina. He is the minimum age required in order to play in the Fortnite World Cup. 13-year-old savant.
Wait, King is 13?
He is indeed.
My goodness.
Jack is 11 million times better than both of us combined.
Yeah, I mean, that is absolutely ridiculous to think about. Cosmic on the height. Vivid still alive in this game. Arcbro still alive in this game. Draken's still alive in this game. What does King use here? It looks like will again place the launch pad, and what you saw right there, a ramp placed backwards to bounce off of it so he doesn't go all the way up. It's basically a sitting duck up in the air. Kind of flows quite quickly towards the opposing player. King, imagine winning $3 million as a 13-year-old. I mean, I think I would have bought like a Razer scooter when I was that age.
Probably.
And enough ice cream to, well, don't really know where I was going with that one, but to be honest, there's going to be a lot of ice cream.
Surprised that food's the topic here. The push through the air. King getting aggressive into the next safe zone. Here we go. Going to have to hold a wall for just a moment. Little drop down. I like this repositioning. He doesn't want to remain on the same elevation. He's got multiple floors now in case he needs to take a drop there. Yarkos gets beamed from the side. Limited by Scalar. Arkham in the feed, pick it up, and Elam on Bella EU. Dubs, Bucky, multiple players still in this game on your screen. Clicks taking out Cease in the feed.
29 players left is the big thing to note. 4 more from placement points, which if you make it to top 25, instantly 3 points earned. That is on the mind of every player still remaining, and the zone's still moving west now.
Shots through. Minigun, a quick swap there, picks the shotty back up. Interesting little play on the fly there from Zell. Trying to do it just enough damage to the wall. Here we go. Shockwave. Going to look for optimal placement. Maybe a little bit of time to disrupt the Shockwave into a Shadow Bomb. 9,000 IQ.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Get all the way across the map and take as high on the mountain as possible. Very excellent play there for positioning the King, the star of the show. Thus far for game 2, 5 eliminations. We are in the top 25 for placement now, so those points go out. That's got to push King even higher on the board.
Yeah, King was already surging towards the top of our leaderboards. Now could very well be after this game. King spraying on through with the submachine gun. Players moving as fast as they can over this mountain. The left side of your screen, now the full screen. Enku still moving through. Look at how fast he can tunnel. Benji Fishy's still alive in this game, just took down Drakens. Down the hill we go. Rogue Shark on height right now, but we'll need to waterfall down for a moment. Vivid still followed on up. King down to just 40, 30, 20, 15 HP. Under 10, no, still 17 HP. Will only be at 42 effective health. I mean, if he gets any further than this, it'll be an absolute miracle. No, down goes King, but I think one of the crowd favorites beginning to emerge today. Fantastic performance at this point. Benji Fishy goes down as well.
A little bit of a crowd building up behind him. Dubs still in a baller at the bottom.
Top 15.
Star sitting on 2 eliminations in this. The entire field is at the bottom of your screen on the left with Rogue Shark remaining up top, forced into the drop. Let's get away, looks like a shadow bomb was saved from any fall damage. Vivid beamed on the rotation up to the ultimate high ground.
Vivid's on height.
Still there too.
Vivid's on height.
Has an opportunity here, can capitalize and take shots on all these players rotating. At this point, Vivid's best bet is to force players out of ballers into fights. You don't want to let them remain inside and safe. If you pop them out, it may be an exposed position. Other players will take shots, and that's going to get you in a better place.
Look at the ballers. The ballers beginning to scale the mountain. Vivid, I think, still has high ground. Has time to pop a mini by chance? Nope, nothing as of yet. Now the fight for height begins. Vivid building out up Arc from in your elimination feed now into our top 10. Issa, the controller god as many regard him as, takes down Sam. Another one onto Thatch too. So Issa from Europe getting involved in this game as well. Vivid and Rogue Shark all the way on high ground. Still multiple ballers in play. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Fortnite World Cup Solos competition. This is game 2 of 6, and oh no! Vivid has lost the high ground, but he says no! This is mine, young man! And takes it right back. No mats! No mats! No life! Vivid is out of this game. But he got the elim. He got the elim on a Rogue Shark.
He's at 2 eliminations, sitting in the middle of the pack right now. 7 players remaining. The end of game 2 right before your eyes, folks. 120 total HP. He can't spend any time out of the zone right now. Player goes down inside the box. Can't quite get in. One right behind outside. Can't find a beat. Issa goes down, placed in 4th. A 1v1. Dubs, the ultimate high ground. The crowd cheering behind him, looking to see if he can capitalize on this advantageous position.
Down low, it's Dubs versus Skite.
A little bit of a build-off between the two, layering defensively against each other, but Dubs,
no build.
Build. The flint knock to save him on the drop might be the play, just outside ahead of the build. Maybe can catch himself.
Oh my gosh, is he
around inside the storm. This might be it. Shockwave into the flint knock, in the safe zone, doubling back, another one, a valiant effort. He's got to find a bead, but he won't be able to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, game 2 goes to Skite.
Skite had 27 health left, 8 HP. If he took 1 hit from the storm, he was dead, but he clutches on up. We heard in the interview earlier, he said, I'm going to play my game, win, do what I do best, and Skite does it there. Dubs, what a valiant effort. Look at that. Look at Skite's HP. Literally 1 storm tick would have been enough, but Dubs had no mats left and unfortunately didn't wind up making it up that mountain. Skite just wins, and there you see the celebration. Game 2 goes to EU as Skite comes out on top.
Single elimination, 11 points for Skite. Gonna be great for the leaderboard. We'll have to see exactly where they end up. But a big, just honestly, a maximum effort from Dubs was insane to try and stay inside. Absolutely incredible. Here's your leaderboard as it stands right now. First place being held by Booga. 9 elims, 19 points from that first game. No showing in the second game, but it's still enough to keep him all the way at the top. But King slowly climbing his way up to the top, just behind now by only 1 point.
Folks, King can't drive because he's 13, but he can win $3 million today. When you talk about lives being changed, it's what the Fortnite World Cup Finals is all about. And now our crazy 9-point lead is down to just 1, 1st through 10th within arm's reach. Our top 20 absolutely there as well. This is still anybody's game.
Same, the spread between 1st and 20th still very, very close. Anybody can climb all the way to the top in an instant, as we've seen countless times in the 10 weeks of qualifying all the way to here. New York City for the Fortnite World Cup, and this is the final day. Jack, today we give away $15 million in prizing.
It is absolutely crazy.
It's insane.
The energy in here so far today. I'm sure everyone's having a blast watching. Games 1 and 2, fantastic. So much happened, even more than we could probably even take in, and that's why we've got great people like Balla to help us out.
Thank you so much, Courage. Yes, I'm here. We have a ton of awesome plays, a lot of action unfolding in that game. I'm going to help break it down. We're going to hop in with King. who got so many eliminations this game, no placement points. But if you recall, the beginning of this, nice tags here, gets the player white damage. He knows he has health. He knows he just has only health, no shield. He just continues forward and goes for the box fight. In the second zone, the zone is about to start coming in. He has no fear, the aggressiveness of the player, and the double edit makes him fall right back into his own box that he had a floor on already, gets the cone on top. That's Leleo, another player from South America, but he continues to take out big names, and here is Tfue. He tags him a little bit, but then pulls out the heavy sniper right as Tfue takes the box. And because of that, that came as a surprise to Tfue that he could bring out the heavy sniper, take the wall right in that instance. Usually he'd be expecting the pickaxe on the wall, but the heavy sniper, speed. Now King, continuing to look forward, continue to look towards the zone where players come from. It's Aspect that he takes out. That's 3 eliminations, but he goes on forward and grabs another one with great awareness onto Nate. So unbelievable play from here. King is just racking up elims. Again, no placement points in this game, but he still pushed himself within distance of Bugha, who Bugha went down earlier there. He took out Clicks as well in the box. And this is, he's taken out Aspect, he's taken out Tfue, he's taken out Clicks. These are some of the best box fighters in the world. But now, King, he's saying, hey, I'm here at the Fortnite World Cup. I am one of the best box fighters in the world as well. So guys, that's King, the story so far. He's climbing the ranks, he's inching ever so closer to Bugha. Gentlemen, back to you.
Great stuff, Bala, and yeah, a fantastic breakdown of how King has made it up to our second place spot so far. We were only a third of the way through today's competition, on the road to crowning a Fortnite World Champion. Thoughts after games 1 and 2?
I'd love to see the aggressive gameplay from King and others. Those kind of plays you don't often see in the Fortnite World Cup or really any competitive play. A lot of players are waiting for those opportunities to maybe get shots on players that are moving, that kind of thing. It's been great to see, and obviously a crowd favorite here, as we've heard people erupt every time he pushes into the box. What about you thus far?
Crazy action. I'm really interested to see how these different landings continue. We've already seen games 1 to game 2, people switch up their spots, land at different areas, and sometimes it's come back to bite them. All I know is, though, that's going to do it for us two for right now. We'll be back later today, but down on the floor we have Zeke with some more information on our players.
Thank you so much, Lupo Courage. Man, what an insane first 2 games here on the first day, or the final day of Solos competition. Bugha with insane shockwave play to give him the high ground. And then here, Sky, his positioning on point, which gave him the win over Dubs. I mean, you guys, and of course, the Marshmallow performance. If you guys are here, how have you enjoyed the day so far? What do you think? Some of you are still sleeping. Guys, what do you think? This is it, the final day! There it is. You're awake. I appreciate that. Now, of course, guys, we've been getting through this Fortnite action all weekend long. But don't forget, we actually had creative happening earlier on Friday. Now, if you remember, there was a certain team captain with a great crew. They won, and they became the first ever Fortnite World Cup creative champions. And that was the Fish fam led by team leader Scissors. Now, we felt we probably should go ahead and check up on him, see how things are going for him. So let's go ahead and do that.
Kitty Plays, and we're here in the player lounge right now, joined by the winners of the Creative World Cup. First of all, congratulations. Now, Scissors, how does it feel now to solidify that title?
It's kind of awesome considering I love creative mode. It's thriving, it's awesome, I love it.
Now, Tyler, did you ever believe that you guys would secure the position here today?
Yeah, I always knew we had it in the bag. You know, we're the week 1 qualifiers. We're the most stacked team. There was no competition. Just when the last map was a death run, I knew we had that in the bag. We got some good players here. I knew Zan would clutch up, and he did just that.
You could tell he lifted the finger. He said, we need 1 coin. Just grab this coin right down here. If he can do this without being eliminated.
Here it is. The win. Oh, he missed it, but gets it with the trap trigger.
You realize that one jump won this group here an extra $1 million.
It's unreal. Like, if you want to practice with death runs, you need to, like, do it slow. Don't go in blindly. Like, try and, like, change everything you do every time you fail.
Suzu, can you see yourself doing even more with creative? I mean, the success of today, will you continue to go and play creative maps?
I think I would definitely stay consistent with creative because I feel like there's a lot of potential in creative still. And yeah, definitely this is my thing.
But I want to go down the line and see what each of you guys plan on doing with that prize.
I'll probably end up like saving most of the money, maybe like some investments.
He's 18, and he just won $336,000. What are you going to do with the prize?
Rent? Rent. Yeah, I think rent.
I'm going to be responsible. I'm going to save my money.
I am going to be responsible and probably just invest most of it and try and get even more money back.
All right, guys, congratulations again. Absolutely outstanding job. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I cannot wait to see what the future of Creative Fortnite looks like.
Once again, massive props to Scissors and the Fish fam. They worked as a unit, and that's what got them the dub in the end. The grandfather of creative shows up huge here on this stage. Now, of course, guys, we know you want to get back into games. I want to get back into games too, but first, let's just make sure they give a little bit of a break to the players. We'll hop back in as soon as we can. Now, I did talk about creative a little bit, but don't forget, we also had that celebrity pro-am. Players and people from different walks of life all came together to take part on this stage and play for charity. Now, of course, we had Ninja and Marshmallow, your 2018 Pro-Am defending champions that faced off against Airwax and RL Grime, your Summer Block Party Pro-Am champions. And the winners in the end were actually Grimes and Airwax. They are two-time Pro-Am champions. So let's actually check in with them and see how they're doing.
In the player lounge right now, joined by our Pro-Am winners, RL Grimes and Airwax. Wasn't totally expecting you'd win 2 in a row. Can you walk me through those final moments?
Felt really good. I don't think I would have won if I didn't have him.
Now, RL Grimes, you were holding your own, you were keeping up, you were staying alive, you were getting eliminations. How did you change your playstyle from last Pro-Am to this Pro-Am?
I think we learned a lot from the last one. Just that you focus on late game a little bit, and I just sort of let him lead the way and made it happen.
How did it feel to play with a potential World Cup duo winner?
It's amazing. I'm actually going to come tomorrow and sit in the stands and cheer for my man Airwax. Yeah.
Maybe make an Airwax sign and wave it in the air?
Maybe a 98 bot sign. I'll hold it up.
Good luck on the event tomorrow. Congratulations on winning. Congratulations on winning. Incredible, incredible gameplay throughout Fortnite World Cup Pro-Am.
Man, Grimes and Airwax coming in clutch. Very happy for those two, but I'm actually happy for this guy right here. This is one half of your Duos World Champions. This is Nyrox. I need you guys to make some noise right here, right now. Show him that you love him. How does that make you feel? You got all these crowds.
That's great. Feels amazing.
There you go. Now, Nyrox, let's chat a little bit, right? Because you played yesterday, like I talked about, in the duo competition. Your partner, Aqua, is actually playing today in the solo competition. So what advice did you give him heading into these games?
I told him earlier this morning that he should stick with the plan we had yesterday. And even if he has a bad start, he can still make a comeback like we did. And he can still take the trophy home.
That's pretty good advice, pretty good advice. Now, you're already a world champion. You've got the title. So how does it feel now that you've got this title, you're here, you get to experience this and watch the solo competition? You know, how are you feeling after all that?
I mean, it feels amazing winning the duo, even though I want to compete in solo as well. But hopefully this gives me confidence in solos, which makes me do better in solo next tournament.
Okay. One final question for you. This morning, you know, obviously yesterday was a huge day. You had a night to kind of sleep on it, and then you woke up the next morning. Did it sink in? You know, how did you feel the next morning when you're like, man, I'm a world champion?
It feels surreal. It doesn't really feel like I've won anything because it was so big. It was almost too big to imagine. But yeah, it feels amazing.
Well, again, massive congrats to you. One half of our world champions. Again, give him some love, Fortnite fam. Thank you again, Nyrox. Appreciate your time. Now, there's actually another player we want to talk about real quick, and that is Skite. He just won this second game, so let's see what he's got to say.
I'm Skite from Lustream. I'm French, coming from Paris. I've been preparing the finals by playing customs and playing every day with friends or mates. It was hard in the beginning because my wrist was a little bit broken, so I just wait and then I qualified for the boss in the last 2 weeks. I definitely want to thank my team because they support me a lot when I was playing qualifier. In here we are more aggressive and NA is a little bit slower, so we try to play a little bit safe. I think maybe Zayt is really good and I want to take him down. I don't think play in stadium will affect my my gameplay because I already did it. I love everyone and I'm just excited to play.
There you go. There you have it. I mean, this guy is amazing. I'm a big fan. Sky, you know this. I'm a huge fan. Now, guys, there's so many players. There's 100 here that I wish we could spend so much time talking to every single one individually. But let's actually dive in specifically to one, and that's a Mr. Vivid, you know, Mr. Clutchman himself. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him there, but don't worry, he's going to bring some more heat. We actually had time to spend with him and his hometown, learn more about him, so let's watch this together.
I live in South Jersey in a small town. Population of under 1,000. You see a couple of cars pass by your house. It's quiet, so it's nice. Here, I play Fortnite at the highest level. My name is Noah Wright. Also known as Vivid. I am 21 years old. I've been playing competitive Fortnite for almost a year now.
Vivid, a familiar name to a lot of fans.
What makes me a successful player is probably all the hours that I put into it. The schedule gets kind of crazy, but I keep myself in good shape. I will do a workout routine, 20 minutes on the exercise bike. 15 minutes of stretching, and then back to playing Fortnite.
Oh no! I don't know what's hitting you, bud. What's hitting you?
Just having fun.
Vivid, pop it off! Taking that victory royale, that was insane!
I live with my dad. We've always been really close. All he ever wants to do is fish. He takes care of everything around the house. It makes everything really convenient in terms of playing games, just being able to focus on that.
Hi. Hi man. Est-ce que tu peux me dire si dans le salon il y a tu peux me dire si dans le salon on peut regarder la World Cup en grand ou pas? Tu peux regarder ou pas?
Ouais, je regardais. Moi, je suis dégoûté. J'ai regardé. Ouais, j'ai installé Streamlabs sur mon téléphone. Sauf que mon téléphone est en surchauffe. Non, on peut pas regarder la partie dans le salon.
Ah merde.
On est trop obligé d'éteindre un live après 30 minutes de live.
T'as dit quoi?
Bah, en gros, là, j'étais en live sur YouTube.
Ouais.
J'ai installé Streamlabs.
Ah merde. Violent.
Un live. De
ouais.
On va chier sur la paye. Et mon téléphone est en surcharge. Du coup, obligé d'arrêter le live.
Chaud, moi je l'ai mis mon live mais sur le côté là.
Ouais, je sais, j'ai vu.
granting me a decent amount of money. I can help my dad out now. So I got on the boat.
They presented it to me as being a great father, bringing him up since our mother passed away.
I actually haven't been on the boat yet.
Hang on.
And one of my ultimate dreams.
Mais putain, mais... Qui a sorti?
Yo DJ Chirouchou. Chérichou, c'est son nom. Comment tu vas mec? N'hésite pas à t'abonner mec, ça me fait extrêmement plaisir. On peut BF s'il te plaît, vas-y rejoins-moi si tu viens les gars. Je le mets en public. Après les gars, je mettrai la cam, après on va faire des parties perso. Merci les gars pour les 6 likes, merci beaucoup. Les gars, Skype il a gagné tout à l'heure, j'ai vu. Skype il a gagné une partie.
For now, we're going to send it back up to none other than Monster DJ's Golden Boy, House DJ Mike Realm. Bring the heat.
Mais j'en fais comme des murs.
Alright, folks, we know you're excited to get into some more games.
Cool, merci, je te rejoins.
C'est moi qui te rejoins. Here's we're going to call games 3 and 4 of the Fortnite World Cup Solos competition. And man, you couldn't have asked for 2 better games to start things off, Monster. Craziness through and through.
3 jours pour arriver au podium 95.
They're showing up here on the world stage.
I mean, you guys saw the reactions. Booga with the
Ouais,
insane
moi j'ai
game
travaillé
one,
de
jumping out of her seat, quite literally.
Est-ce que tu peux edit? Dis-moi si tu peux edit mec.
Victory comeback from Dub with a flint knock shockwave to you know, shake up the entire place.
Yeah, it was very it was a nail biter. Let's just put it like that. But let's run over the format and how this whole thing works. So at top 25, players will start to get 3 points. Then we move on to 15 plates. At that point, all the players that are still remaining will get an additional 2 points, making it a total of 5. Then after that, if they get to the top 5, they'll add 2 more points to that, making it a 7-point total earned for staying alive all the way until the end. If you get that victory royale, you get a total of 10 points. So plus 3 coming out of the top 5 there. And each elimination is going to count for players placement. Some like place for those eliminations. And then the prizing, it's all on the line for $3 million for the first place prize, $1.8 million for second, $1.2 million for third, and then $1 million as well.
Je joue avec qui? Je joue avec un mec là.
Ah putain, super fou. Je fais le là-bas. Le droit, la fantastique.
We had mentioned some of the players that had performed very well. still holds first
Il m'a
place.
volé mon bringueur.
1 point because Argentina's very own king is looking to contend that, and that is crazy. I mean, talking about aggression, this guy embodies it.
Yeah, you've seen him time in and time out. It's players like him that really make these tournaments interesting to watch. For the spectators at home, for everyone here in the audience, you've got to have your king
N'hésitez
show
pas à
up
liker, vous
and
abonner,
bring
les gars,
that
sur live.
action all the way through to the end.
Bien joué.
And it's not to discredit anyone who made it this far.
Extrêmement, c'est pas
These guys
normal.
are still in the
Franchement.
running.
Je suis nul, les gars, mais attendez, 2 minutes, faut que je montre une petite.
Pas ça.
20 here. There's just so much on the line there. You see Booga who's getting ready, getting prepped up. Everyone is so hyped up here at the Arthur Ashe Stadium. And I don't even know what to expect, man. Game 3, like, what are we even going to get? We're seeing early aggression here from a lot of the South American players. Our players that we talked to from North America and Europe said that was what they
Merci, gars, pour cette like, merci beaucoup.
was the South American aggression, OCE aggression. But it's this time it's South America that's showing up.
And not to bring it up, but, you know, you saw exactly what happened when King walked into DC. You just saw him trying to shadow bomb peacefully into the zone. They were not safe, by the way. They still had to make it through the happy handling, but he said, you know what, I'm going to pause right here, and I'm going to take this fight. And that is how the Brazilian region does.
Yeah, that's how they
Are you ready to fight?
They want to go right at your face. They don't care who you are. They don't, listen, you can have millions of subscribers on YouTube. You can have all the crimes. You can have all the fame and the fortune. But at the end of the day, everyone that's in that game, they're all equal. There is no upper hand depending on how popular you are, and you should be treated that way either. You should just go at them with everything you got. Because that's
Mec, mais regarde ça, mec, il a des double edits, gros, c'est un de leur PC, c'est normal.
Pourquoi
Ah
Take a look there. Benji Fishy has been showing up.
I told him to play to the crowd. I said, play to the crowd.
Yeah, good to see him smiling. You know, we were there in the warm-up games. He was a little timid, but Benji, loosen up, bud.
Allô.
Allô.
Non, mec, t'es manette.
Ouais.
Petit tryharder, t'es trop chaud, mec.
Sérieux?
T'es dans une team?
Quoi?
T'es dans une team?
Non.
Est-ce que tu voudrais rejoindre ma team ou pas?
Oh ouais, ouais.
Oh, t'es chaud sa mère en double edit, hein. Ah mais c'est pas assez fluide pour moi là. Je joue PC non?
Ah ouais?
Je joue sur PC?
Non, mais mon PS4.
Ah ouais?
Ouais.
Oh mais mec, je suis pas fluide, ça me saoule.
Pourquoi t'es cramé du coup?
Booga, King, Command, and Song. One of our competitive veterans who's so great right here. Even with that one window, Stay is still in 6th place.
Franchement, je peux rater une balle comme ça. GG. Mets ta caméra. Ouais les gars, je vais me mettre après. On peut venir ou pas? Ouais les gars, on peut venir, on bullfight. En même temps, je vous laisse la World Cup les gars, ceux qui veulent le regarder. N'hésitez pas à like les gars, c'est création de live. Après je mets la cam. Mais vous jamais tout les gars, c'est ma cam. Attends, je vais la mettre. Normalement les gars, vous avez un écran bleu, c'est normal. Paramètres avancés. Je sais plus. Franchement t'es chaud mec hein. Dans notre team ça serait super bien.
C'est quoi ta team?
La team Lennox.
Ah, mais c'est connu ça, non?
Non. C'est qu'un pote on l'a inventé. Ouais mais ça existe déjà mais genre nous c'est genre lui il avait inventé à la base avec un pote et on a créé une chaîne YouTube et tout. Genre on compte essayer de perce. Vas-y attends, t'es chaud? T'es prêt? Attends, je vais juste baisser un peu le niveau de ma caméra parce que c'est trop gros. Grande. Là t'es prêt?
Ouais. En fait, tu vois, j'essaie d'anticiper tes mouvements, mais j'arrive pas.
Ouais. Ça c'est GG, bien joué mec. T'es chaud en éditant.
Je le trouve pas
demain,
si chaud que ça.
On peut faire du duo. Bah les gars après, vous inquiétez pas les gars, là je vais live, on fait des bulles fêtes les gars, on fait des bulles fêtes jusqu'à 21h30. Et après les gars on va, je vais relancer un live, on fera des parties perso, vous inquiétez pas les gars.
Et moi je dois travailler l'IM moi, j'ai pas bonne IM.
T'es prêt?
Ouais.
Dites-moi les gars sur le live si le son il est bien ou pas. Non les gars, je veux qu'elle soit normale genre avec le film mais pas un peu tous.
What?
Ah, d'accord.
And a little taunt to throw some salt on the wound right there. Now hopping to the other side of the map, we have Blaster. He does have a baller. His main priority right now is metal and
ah là là, mais t'es chaud sur edits mec, j'arrive pas à faire des trucs comme ça moi sur la souris. Hein. Ça, je sais pas comment tu fais. Hein.
En fait, j'hésite pas à gros moi.
Tu te avec le pad, non?
Non, j'hésite avec le joystick de gauche.
Ouais.
C'est ça.
Vas-y, refais, what the fuck? Wouah, c'est grave rapide. Ah, mais t'appuies genre dessus, t'appuies sur lui, ça edit, c'est ça?
Ouais.
Ah ouais, c'est rapide. Moi, je dois appuyer sur la touche, je dois enfoncer, appuyer sur la touche et refaire.
Clavier, c'est chaud.
Ouais.
Une pêchée. Oh d'accord, je joue.
Je vais trop.
There's obviously going to be that added pressure. We talked with a few of the players before the game started today. The number one thing that I think everyone brought up to me was just the bobble.
Tu construis, franchement, je fais pas si vite.
Some of them even went as far as saying,
Ouais, bof. Et on dit que t'es plus chaud, mais en construit, moi je veux plus, je pense. Mais c'est normal parce que je suis la souris.
sometimes the moment can take you away.
POVs right here, both points of view. They're looking to take any walls that they can just to control. Have a little bit of an advantage here.
Yeah, this is basically an equivalent of an arm wrestling match right now. Maybe for some of our parents who are joining us here for the first time, haven't watched Fortnite before. They're really just struggling to try and get position over the other player. That is the struggle that they're wrestling with here. Yeah, work down low.
All right, Les this time has decided to commit. He is now down face to face. There's nowhere. He goes into it. Lands the two-shot, and that's the little tactic right there. In front of the wall, you have to recognize you are in big danger because it's a little trick to get you in that box.
One of my favorite players here, you got Legend. Going to be in a fight right now. Oh man, that is rough. Not having the best game.
Lisa's placed 8 on average, qualified in the online open. Average across every game he loaded into. That's very high for placement. And now he's picking up fumes. Unfortunately, like you said here, he's not fully connecting the dots today, but it's not over yet. We're only halfway through this competition here.
Let's see who has to get out of there. Whew, that could have been very dangerous, but gets an elimination on Pinstar. A massive elim here for Leshius, sitting right now at 2 elims currently in this battle at Neo Tilted.
Running for all the controller players across the world. Very dangerous. Upset right there.
Just get close range with a player like Leshius. Go flash, right? You have the controller, you have that bit of the L trigger. You're going to have it. You're going to be like, oh, L trigger low, whatever. But the reality
Ouais.
On va petit verser.
Ah.
T'as pas trop non plus de manette.
Non, ça va, parce que j'ai le son derrière le café et tout, donc Attends, j'ai un build fight, un petit build fight. Ouais, je sais, tu veux dire pour tout, t'inquiète. Non, je joue pas clavier Bluetooth, je joue clavier avec le fil, mec. Tiens.
Ouais, il y a qui après comme ça fait build fight. Oh mais je ne peux pas. Oh mais c'est quoi lui? Attends, il y a un mec qui s'appelle dans cette fight.
Non les gars, arrêtez les gars, arrêtez. Les gars, allo. Ok, attendez, parlez pas sans attendez. Oh mec, va dans le truc, va dans notre channel, va dans notre truc, va dans notre vocal. Ok les gars. Oh, tous ceux qui ont le mobile fight, vous allez venir un par un, juste évitez de casser. Allez tout en haut les gars, ceux qui veulent spec. Et il y en a un pareil pour build fight, ok?
Ah, moi je peux le faire, je peux le faire.
Ok, il y a déjà un mec, attendez. Les gars, juste évitez de casser ou évitez de tirer sur nous quand on build fight, ok? Ok les gars? Ok, vas-y, t'es prêt?
Vas-y. Ah mais t'as pas full vie.
Pas grave.
What?
Mais mec, mais c'est quoi ces balles que je mets yo de rien? Merci Capo 9 like.
Mais c'est pas full vie, remets ta full vie.
C'est bon, je suis full vie, attends. Ah.
Et un bleu vache là aussi, ça fait son temps une fois les
c'est bon, je suis vas-y, viens, voilà. Allez, attends, je vais le fight lui, après tu veux le fight, ok? Attends, je vais le fight lui, après je... Les gars, allez en haut, ceux qui veulent regardez. Attends, on recommence, reviens, qu'il a...
Venez là-bas. C'est là-bas les tours. Ah, c'est ta map?
Ouais, merde, écran.
Putain, elle est clean.
Ah, ça va. Putain, mais mec, y a son truc de partout là. Genre il me la met alors que je suis déjà parti, c'est quoi ce bordel?
T'es en live ou pas là?
Ouais.
Tu vas faire des PP après?
Ouais.
C'est fait lui. Là il peut en bouffer avec moi.
Ah mais mec, mais ça paye, mais fait tout, c'est abusé. Putain, ça me saoule quand je voudrais pour faire une vidéo build fight là, je fais de la merde à chaque fois. Là. En vrai, je vais renommer le truc build fight, attends.
Dommage. Attends, j'arrive. Du coup, comme tu fais au full.
T'es prêt?
Du full. Ah bah t'es full.
T'es prêt?
Ah.
Putain mais je me foire dans le start, attends pour recommencer ou pas?
Vas-y sûr.
Putain mais je me foire dans le start, c'est abusé, attends. Il faut juste que je marque le build fight, attends. Le cheat. Build fight avec les abos. Enregistré. Attends, faut juste que je trouve sur build fight.
Gaffe, y a des mecs qui tirent au sniper, attends, je protège.
Ah, merci.
Y'a un mec qui tire sur tout le monde aussi, donc je te protège.
On voit le mec relou quoi. C'est parfait, je mets celle-là. Tac. Hop, play, enregistré. Ok, c'est bon, attends, viens, on peut se fight, vas-y. Vas-y, va de l'autre côté, s'il te plaît. Ah, c'est prêt?
Ouais.
Mec, mais je me foire à chaque fois dans mon start.
Ouais, moi aussi je me suis foire.
Bien sûr. Mais mec, j'ai pas de chance. Depuis quand je me prends un 200 dans la tête là? Mais mec, comment je peux fourrer mon stat? Ça me saoule, je joue à 20 FPS là, attends.
Tu vas recommencer ou quoi?
Ouais, attends, mais regarde, là je me foire pas et là je me foire. Pile quand je rec. Ça me casse la tête. Je vous entends pas. Ah.
Ok, merci. Ah, 7ème aussi.
Attends, après je te fais le fight. Après, ouais, comme ça je te... Merde, mais... Attends, après je te... Ouais, vas-y, bah, lui le fait maintenant, attends. Allez, t'es prêt? Oh là là. Tu fais quoi, toi? Oh là là.
Ah, du coup, faut le fight avec une autre personne. Donc, je fais comme avec le loge. Oh, c'est un truc partout avec Marseillais. Ah, bah, il vient me voir. Il a cassé sur le mec, il est mort. Ah, il a juste voulu casser votre fight, hein. Si vous m'entendez, venez tous au milieu du fait, ça va essayer de casser le feu. Ouais. Ça essaie de casser votre blue fight, faites attention. Un truc zen.
Aïe 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 aïe, c'est quoi ce bruit là les gars? Putain, c'est horrible.
Mais le mec il fait que tuer tout le monde.
Oh wow.
Oh, j'ai pas entendu ça. C'est le pote, je crois.
C'est youtubeur Drox. Mais les gars, c'est bullfight et vous le tuez, les gars, arrêtez.
Ah, mais il y a Cyber là, il fait la merde.
Ouais, bah oui, il fait la merde.
Et il y en a un autre là, et...
Oh, mais c'est impossible de jouer avec des abonnés là.
Ouais, en fait, comme t'es pas en live, du coup, il respecte pas les règles.
Ah, si, je suis en live.
Si, en live. Et le problème, c'est qu'il y a des mecs qui comme t'es un public et tout, je pense qu'il y a des mecs qui ont comme ça et tout. Alors, laisse-moi tuer combien de temps?
Arrête-moi, bitch, t'as vu ça changer de vote, mec. Vas-y, venez, c'est quel mobile fight?
Faut prendre les armes légendaires ou les armes bleues?
C'est celle que tu veux.
Faut prendre armes bleues ou armes légendaires?
Comme tu veux.
Ah, du coup, je viens parce que du coup, on avait...
Vas-y.
Je me suis failli.
Par contre, il y en a un, il a toujours pas compris qu'en fait, il est deux pour faire un métal.
Peut-être à 24. Oh mais mec, j'en ai marre, moi je mets des têtes à 24 et lui il met des je sais pas combien. Ouf. Ouais, les têtes à 45, j'ai jamais vu.
fin de fight,
GG. Yo Gérard, yo Drift. N'hésitez pas à liker le live les gars. Au suivant. Oh, 9 personnes. Vas-y, on se met là, viens. Yo, chaîne Fortnite. N'hésitez pas à liker les gars, ceux qui sont sur live. Les gars, arrêtez de fight, arrêtez de fight. Attends, viens, on se met là-bas, tout là-bas.
Tu veux l'affronter ou quoi?
Vas-y, hein. Mais mec, mais il casse la tête.
Un mort.
Vas-y, hein, viens en fait. Mec, mais oh là là. Allez, c'est bon, la vie quitte, c'est bon, ça m'a saoulé, y'a personne qui respecte rien. Mec, c'est impossible de... Mais mec, mais...
Au pire, t'exclus ceux du groupe.
Ça sert à rien, c'est impossible, ils rejoignent tous et
c'est
la merde.
Et après, tu m'as plus.
Mais je peux pas prendre un, je peux pas... Genre... Ah, ça va, l'air high. Ah, ça va être... Yann. Putain, j'en ai marre, y'a personne qui respecte rien, c'est chiant.
Moi aussi.
Vas-y, attends. Je vais expulser tous les mecs. Je vais expulser lui.
Faut que t'es sur Super 011. YouTube Airdrose, il t'a tué aussi une fois, mais je sais pas.
Ouais, mais je sais que ça va être pour respecter. Merci pour les 11 likes. Après, les gars, je verrai. Vas-y, je reviens.
On fait des PP, c'est ça?
Ouais.
Ok.
Attends, on a masse monté en abonnés là. On fait des PP les gars, après on fait des PP, vous inquiétez pas. Putain, faut attendre les autres qui quittent, putain. Vas-y, rejoins-moi mec, rejoins-moi au pire.
Seb, bot, Fortnite, je peux plus.
Rejoins-moi Jenny, rejoins-moi. Merci les gars pour les 1455 abonnés. Nice. Ok les gars, normalement on est bien. Tac, mon privé. Et après s'il y a des gens qui veulent rejoindre les gars sur mon live, vont me demander. Ouais, comment je vais vous inviter mon... Bah vas-y mec, dis-moi ton pseudo et je t'invite. Janine, t'es là?
Ouais, je suis là.
Ok. Merci les gars pour les 1455 abonnés.
Par contre, tu sais, à la PP, tu sais, celle où on était en mode arène et tout, tu sais, genre où on devait se tuer à la fin de la zone. Là.
Ouais.
Tu sais, il y en avait un qui avait pas respecté, là, c'était...
Ouais.
C'est pas Pikachu, mais tu sais, l'autre...
ouais, je vois, le même, ouais.
Ouais. Ils ont pas été teammates en plus.
T'es sérieux de quoi? T'es sérieux quoi? Bah rejoins mec. D'ailleurs, je t'invite si tu veux, t'as juste à me demander, parce que je m'en prie vite, parce qu'il y en a pas, ils respectent pas, parce que je me tue une fois, mec. Pourquoi tu me tues alors qu'on fait des bullfights? Demande-moi, mec, hein, si tu veux, je t'invite, hein.
Du coup, j'ai mis ton code.
Ah, mais ah, merci, mec. Attends, c'est avec toi qu'on fait ça, mec. Attends, c'est pas avec toi qu'on dansait comme ça, là? On dansait ça aussi?
Ouais, c'était.
Ah, ouais, c'est toi. Olé, olé. J'arrive pas à rejoindre. Vas-y, bah, dites-moi vos trucs, les gars. Dites-moi vos pseudos et.
Va dans la map. Va dans la map, parce que.
Non, t'inquiète, je vais tuer. Nice. Ah, vite, bah, dites-moi vos pseudos, les gars. Attends, d'avoir un écran plus normal, les gars. C'est juste, je change la cam de place. Merde. Tac. Grande et tac. YouTuber Trucks. Attends, tac, je vais trouver. Non, je t'ai invité, mec. Si tu veux rejoindre. Merci les gars, tous ceux qui s'abonnent. Go les 1460 abonnés déjà, ça va trop vite les gars. Yo, ça va
Drox, non, parce qu'il a
ça Devil Boy mec.
Descends Red Bull, descends. C'est le fight.
Ah, c'est comme une like.
Celui qui veut, le premier qui veut.
Les gars, pour l'instant, je vais me la walker pour attendre que les fights. Merde. On va finir sur une place. Ouais, c'est Félix qui vient. Ah, ouais, ça va, attends, je vais t'arrêter. Voilà, je t'ai invité. Mec, exemple, mec, on fait pas de pub sur mon live, mec, désolé, mais on fait pas de pub. Ou tu vas être bad, malheureusement. Mais on fait pas de pub sur ma chaîne, mec.
Solo player, it does. And what I mean by that, when he qualified the first time for this right here,
c'est bon.
C'est bon, il peut dire, nice. Vas-y, go fight, on fight nous deux. T'es full vie ou pas?
Ouais, je suis full vie, même aucun dégât.
Ah, tiens.
Tu édites ou j'édite?
Vas-y, vas-y, édite. Bien sûr, mais mec, tu mets du combien?
Tu m'as mis un 100.
Oh mais mec, depuis quand je mets du sang dans la tête, mais plus normalement?
Moi j'ai mis un 100 dans la tête et après j'ai mis un 100 dans la tête.
Je suis pas assez fluide là, mais c'est pas assez fluide avec un GPS4. Hein. DGG, MSC, DGG, le méga qui t'a build-fight.
Ah non.
Vas-y, viens, on va se build-fight là-bas, mec.
Je suis en mode fight là, j'enchaîne.
Non, pas toi, t'inquiète. GG.
GG.
Eh, tu peux casser le truc, s'il te plaît.
J'ai rien. Ça sert à rien, tu sais. Non, c'est clean. Non, c'est en bas. Oui. Il est chaud qui viennent. Ah, GG. Mais après, j'ai commencé avec moins de filles que toi. Donc, bon, je sais quand même.
Je sais pas. T'entends pas votre... Ouais, ça va être toi, mais j'étais. Bah, moi, ça va très bien, ouais, bientôt 1500 abonnés. La World Cup, je sais pas, mais Skate il a gagné une game, il a win une game.
Ouais, il est 6ème.
Je sais pas. Oh, mais mec, c'est une blague. Putain, mec, c'est pas fluide, ça me saoule.
Pourquoi j'ai trop de ping?
Tu peux faire des PP. Bah après mec, quand tu fais des PP, vous inquiétez pas les gars, à 21h30 je fais des PP. C'est-à-dire dans 15 minutes.
GG Kylian. Qui moi? On fait un jeu manette.
Ah moi aussi je manette.
J'attends un petit peu que ça te soit passé.
Oh magnifique.
Oh, comment ça va?
Mais mec, mais... Je tombe tout seul, c'est incroyable ça, ce jeu là. Casse la tête ce jeu. Il a pris 1500 et ouais. Yo Julien.
J'ai.
J'ai perdu l'avantage au début.
Vous l'avez vu ou pas le nouveau camouflage? Lui.
La
Vous
camouflage
l'avez vu
gagné.
ou pas lui de nouveau camouflage?
C'est quoi comme camouflage?
Viens voir. Viens voir. T'es où Anthony?
Je suis sur les rouges au-dessus.
Oh regarde, je suis là. Ah d'accord, il est rouge.
Oh le bâtard.
Tu l'as vu ou pas?
Comment? Tu l'as eu comment?
Faut que tu regardes la Warfare sur YouTube. Le cas c'est ton compte.
Sur YouTube? Oh, putain, il faut pas que tu es en live. Ah ouais c'est YouTube ça va. Attends, t'as dit quoi? Il faut que j'aille sur regarde les études enregistrées parce que jamais si je fais des bons trucs.
T'as associé
Ouais.
ton compte Epic Games à YouTube, tu vois.
Sur quoi? Faut que j'aille sur Epic Games?
Ah bah si ton compte, faut que t'ailles dans les paramètres de YouTube.
Mais je comprends pas en fait comment associer mon compte.
De quoi?
Je comprends pas ce que tu veux dire.
Ah bah attends, mais je t'amène le bullfight et je regarde ce monteur.
Tu comment tu es sur YouTube ou sur YouTube sur ta play? Toi t'es sur PC non?
Sur manette faut y aller. Enfin sur portable quoi.
Ok, et tu fais quoi? T'as un
code
code?
sur ton compte et tout. T'ailles dans les paramètres.
Ouais. De YouTube?
Ouais, et normalement t'as associé.
Ah ok. Attends les paramètres, attends une minutes les gars je vais le faire, comme ça je vois si... Alors attends, paramètres. Alors compte, notification, compte associé, compte connecté, ça. Ah Epic Games.
Ouais t'as Epic Games.
Associé.
Et après tu regardes si tu veux genre le tag gamer jam.
Après mes souvenirs ne parvenant pas à votre compte, essayez plus tard. Ah bah ça marche pas. Mec moi ça marche pas, hein. Il y a des un problème mes souvenirs, je sais pas quoi. Oh c'est chiant mec, mais j'ai jamais de chance moi la vie. Oh les gars arrêtez. Pourquoi vous tuez là? Ça détruit pas. Ou pas. Bienvenue les gars, c'est carré, c'est pas avec le live. Oui bien sûr. Mais mec, mais tu mets du sang. Ouais. Ça va tranquille toi, hein, ça va tranquille. Hein. Bientôt les 1500 abonnés. On est là, 50 abonnés, 1500. Hein. Inch'Allah c'est ce soir. Hein. Comme on dit. Salut mec, je peux venir, bien sûr je peux venir. Les gars, dites-vous là dans 10 minutes les gars, je commence un live, on fait des parties perso les gars.
Ok.
Donc invitez des potes à vous si vous voulez jouer en duo.
Tu vas les faire en duo ou
en duo et en solo, mais ça dépend si on est beaucoup au début, on fait directement en duo. Ça serait bien les gars d'avoir les 15 likes avant de terminer ce live. Même les 20 likes sont pour les avoir, c'est très cool les gars. Vas-y grosse fight direct là. Non, on fait plus de bullfight, on fait des fights directs. C'est bon? Je range jamais ça, hein, désolé mais...
Moi si ça c'est ce que tu devrais faire ou pas?
T'as dit quoi?
Genre t'es convaincu des quoi.
Des quoi? Attends, pardon, je suis pas entendu, désolé.
Tu sais, maintenant t'as une option dès que tu fais un kill, tu récupères toute ta vie et tout, tu vois.
Ouais, mais ça faut que j'ajoute parce que quand j'ai publié la map, faut que je la copie, je la colle. Du coup, tu as aimé le montage? Ouais, mec, j'ai grave kiffé, hein, c'est grave marrant, mec, avec à un moment quand tu mets la voix grave fort de toi, genre quand tu dis je sais plus quoi. Franchement, mec, je kiffe, hein. Comme je t'ai dit hier, juste faudrait que t'ajoutes quelque chose, genre quelques trucs, genre tu sais, quand on parle d'un truc, genre tu mets une image en référence, tu vois. Donc, c'est quand on parle de Shrek hier, bah, tu sais, t'aurais bien un même, tu vois. Bon, t'as compris ce que je veux dire, donc ça. Et il dit GG, le mec qui t'a bullfight, je sais pas. Ah, Gianni.
Mais pas moi qui disais GG, je crois.
Ouais, c'est stylé, le montage. Ouais. Franchement, mec, bientôt les 200 vues sur le montage, machallah, hein, des trucs. Bon, plait, un petit 40. 80. Un petit 20.
What?
What?
Pop. Mais le problème c'est que c'est dur d'avoir le timing parfait. Mettre ça exactement. Non mais t'inquiète, t'es pas le timing parfait hein. Non mais franchement mec, je kiffe tes premiers montages hein, parce que c'est mec franchement mec c'est stylé. Du coup t'as pas joué aujourd'hui des trucs parce que je sais pas, je travaille pas connecté sur Fortnite ni sur Epic Launcher. Je me suis dit tous les morts là.
Oh le bâtard de vie.
Je fasse un bon travail. Ah ouais. Ah t'inquiète, je pense que c'est bien ce que tu fais mec.
C'est qui quand on fait?
C'est une de trucs en rouge. Mais je ne parle pas de choses que tu fais beaucoup. Est-ce que tu peux traverser mes 3 côtés?
De quoi?
Tu as traversé mes 3 côtés.
Attends, je vais juste monter le son de la voix. Attends, bref. Ah mais je suis désolé parce que j'ai plus de vie parce que comme j'ai pas récupéré d'HP. Je vais penser. Il y a l'autre mec en fer sur nous.
Ouais, je peux arrêter. What the fuck. Pop. Ok, vas-y les gars, c'est la fin de ce live les gars. Je reprends le live dans même pas dans 5 minutes les gars. Après on fait des parties perso là, donc n'hésitez pas à partager le live quand je vais le lancer les gars. Vous abonnez si c'est pas déjà fait et voilà les gars. À toutes les gars, toutes.